Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Fencer CA Bhavani Devi made history by becoming the first Indian fencer to qualify for the Olympics. I'm outside her home here in Washermanpet in Chennai to find out her journey, how she took up the sport of fencing at the young age of 11 and how she reached the international stage.
Fencer CA Bhavani Devi became the first Indian to qualify for the Olympics in fencing on Sunday. As one reaches our house, the location indicated is Maharani Theatre in Chennai's old Washermanpet area. However, you cannot find the house. Passers-by stop and try to help, however, in vain. But if someone hears Bhavani Devi, then they say, "You should have said that earlier. Everyone knows her house. She is qualified for the Olympics." Bhavani is the youngest of 5 children. Her mother, C.A. Ramani, beams with pride as she iterates she is the first Indian fencer to qualify for the Olympics. However, the road has been nothing short of easy. Bhavani's father, a priest in the nearby temple, passed away in 2019 while Ramani is a homemaker. If Bhavani's foray into fencing happened by chance, by reaching the highest level of competition, that was a combination of dedication and hard work on her end, and unending faith on her parents' end, who did not let financial troubles get in the way. Now Ramani beams with pride and says, "Everything was worth it." "My name is C.A. Ramani. My daughter Bhavani is an international level fencing player who recently got selected for the Olympics. She told me that she was selected while on a conference call with the rest of the family. But because of network issues, I could not hear her properly. And when I saw her crying, I felt bad because I thought she did not qualify. And I told my son to check on her. But then she called later and told me she qualified, and I was very happy." Bhavani started fencing when she was 11 years old. For me, I still see Bhavani as a kid. Even when we are traveling in a train, if there are 2 berths, she will join me and come in my berth. She is a very affectionate child. As a kid, she was very disciplined and hardworking. She did everything by herself. She was good at academics and also time management. Straight after school, she would go to practice at the Nehru Stadium. I always motivated her. Bhavani started fencing in school due to Jayalalitha's sports and school program. She had to choose between squash and fencing, but ultimately chose fencing. Sometimes in tournaments when she loses or fails, she cries very badly, but I try and motivate her and tell her to think of the future. Our relatives are very proud and have been calling me to congratulate me. During the lockdown, she would train on the terrace and her coach would do online classes. She never missed a single day of practice. Bhavani started her journey fencing with bamboo stick in Chennai's Nehru Stadium and picked up the sport at the Muruga Dhanushkodi Girls Higher Secondary School. However, even then as a young girl, she was known as someone who's brilliant at both sports and academics. We are very proud of Bhavani for qualifying for the Olympics. Fencing began in the school around 2003 and then Bhavani started training soon after. We also helped her move on to the State Sports Authority for her training. She is a very hard-working and dedicated student. Even in academics, she was a brilliant student. I hope that she wins a medal at the Olympics. Clearly, this work ethic and dedication has carried on till now, as Bhavani, who is now 27, is an athlete signed up with the Go Sports Foundation. She signed up with the foundation in 2015 and currently trains under an athlete mentorship program named after Indian cricket legend Rahul Dravid. An athlete manager at Go Sports said that no matter what, Bhavani is always focused. She can deal with all sorts of pressure. For veteran sports journalist Veduganathan Selvaraj, Bhavani's achievements will motivate upcoming sportswomen in Tamil Nadu. "This is just the beginning," he said. With the Olympics scheduled to be held later this year, one has to see whether Bhavani's achievements extend beyond this. However, she has already cemented her place in history. This is Revati Krishnan reporting from Tamil Nadu.